So I will say I did these guys, gave them a heads up. Usually I'll just like on the spot, ask them if they want to share. But I did tell them in advance that, or ask them in advance to share. So guys, come on up here. You don't have to lean against the wall. So what we'll do is we're basically going to ask them, just to share. I asked them just to share something that God taught them during the week at Galveston. And they're just representing the many that I'm sure have lots to share, but many that probably would not want to be on this stage. So we're going to start down here with Erica, and I'm going to pass this mic over. Yes, boys go last. Sorry, girls go first. So you guys can just share what's on your heart, what God kind of taught you a little bit, and then pass the mic. Next thing, make sure you say your name first so they know who you are.
Okay, I'm Erica, and at our club we had a lot of kids, but there was this one little boy that had autism, so he didn't really want to play with everybody else. So I played with him, and whenever it came to story time, he didn't want to go sit down with everybody else, so I just pushed him on the swing, and I told him my story even though it wasn't the right day or anything. And I never heard him talk before, but he said, "Is God up there?" And I know that's not really that much or that special, but God can do anything with even the little details that you don't notice.
Okay, I'm Sydney Cartwright, and so at our club, we were supposed to go to this apartment, and it didn't really work out because the lady kind of kicked us out the first day. And so then the next day, my dad set up this thing with some baseball program. We were going to go and help them, like teach them the stories. And we showed up, and it was just kind of awkward. Like, the guy thought we were going to be signing people up, and so we were like, no, that's not what we're going to do. And so then we tried to go back to the apartment because we were like, maybe the lady's gone, maybe they'll let us play at the park. And so then we were driving there, and there was a stop sign. And so we stopped at the stop sign, and our driver, Miss Fothergill, was like, do you want to keep going straight to the apartment? And then to the right was this park with, like, some kids that we had seen. And so we took a vote, and then we said to go to the park. And so we went to the park, and we met these kids who were there the first day, and we had a really great time. And then we told the family to come back the next day. And so then we went the next day, and they were there, and then so it ended up working out, and we just told our stories. And then we went the next day, and it was kind of sad because they weren't there, but there were some kids there, so we told them the story. And then at the end, with 15 minutes left at that club, we saw the kids, and then they started running over the hill, so it was kind of cool. It was like a movie moment, like slow motion, and we were running towards them. And it was cool to see them, their faces light up, and we were so excited. And so we just got to play with them for the last 15 minutes. And so it was cool how a club that wasn't supposed to be a club ended up working out, and we got to meet the moms of those kids and just hang out with them. So it was really cool.
My name's Gavin, and so we were at an apartment complex. It was kind of worn down and stuff, but these, the kids that we went to go see, they don't get visitors or people that come to them like we do. We have friends that come over to our house all the time, but these kids, they get visitors very rarely. And so when we come and we hang out with these kids and we love on them, it's just amazing to see how they just light up, because these kids, they remember every single team that's gone there to hang out with them. And it's because we love on them, and we make an impact in their lives. And even though it may not seem like we're doing that at that moment, we still planted a seed, and that seed could grow. And so they'll remember us. And so it's just great to see how the kids, they just love us being there and just hanging out with them and spending time with them. So
Hi everyone, I'm Sam Fothergill. I remember when I was in 5th grade, I was going to Mission G because my sister and my parents were both going, and I was kind of obligated to go. And the reason I was going is because I knew there would be a beach, and I knew we were going to be doing fun stuff. and I kind of had got to sit back on the service because I wasn't technically in Mission G. But over the past 4 years now, I've had a change of heart kind of towards my attitude of Mission G, because I'm not going for all the fun stuff, even though there's playing on the beach, there's Pleasure Pier, there's all that stuff. But what it's really about is just to go to these kids because they're in almost impossible situations, it seems. They have all the odds stacked against them. But when we go and we tell them the Word of God and we show them the love that Jesus showed us, it's just really powerful to just see that and to see the change and to see that they're excited to learn about that. Not only that, but to see my peers and all the people coming with me, they just love to go just because they love to serve other people, just because of God, because he's so amazing. And it's just awesome to see all that and to see the change in not only the kids but the people around me.
Really appreciate these guys getting up here. Some of you, this is like the last thing you would ever imagine doing, getting on stage, but it's something that to hear you guys talk about it is pretty exciting, because we started doing this, I don't know, what was it, 9 years ago or something like that, 8 years or so. And to see how it's gone from 2 houses now to like 7 houses, and to see some of the students that went originally to Mission G are still going. We have 2 guys that are college students now, Kevin and Ryan, who love Mission G so much and love what God does there that they come on their college spring break. And they drive from A&M and they meet us and they hang out and help play worship. They help Gino and Patty in the kitchen. And these guys are like sophomores in college. Like, how many sophomores in college would you have driving to Galveston? Not only driving to Galveston, which is a pretty lame destination for spring break if you're a college student. I'm sorry if you were a college student and went there on spring break. But that's just my opinion. But that would not only drive to Galveston for spring break, but would drive there to work in a kitchen, and would drive there to hang out with junior high kids, and drive there to play worship for students. And it's a great testimony and a testament to what God can do in people's lives, and that it's not all about, like Sam was describing, it's not all about just entertaining yourself all the time. Life isn't about the next big thing and the next roller coaster you're going to go on, or the next pair of shoes you're going to buy, or whoever, the next friend you're going to make, or if you're going to win that track meet or not. And we get caught up in all these things in life that truly don't have eternal significance as far as like sharing your faith and things like that. But we get caught up in these things that are fun, and we get sidetracked by the fun and the excitement. We don't realize, hey, even in this track meet, even meeting this friend, that we can point people to Jesus. So it's a great thing to watch students get that and understand it. And we're to the point now where we have so many that have been before wanting to come back that we either have to say no or we have to create something else for them, because it's just so many high school kids that want to come now. So it's pretty cool to watch that as well. So we're going to get in.